Welcome back to 8 Channel Morning. Stephanie Demas is the producer and assistant director of Oscar, Emily, and the Giant. Just one of 40 productions in this year's London Film Festival. Good to see you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Who are Oscar, who is Emily, and who's the Giant?
Oscar is played by Dell. Emily is played by Cassandra Hodgins, and Joshua Richardson, the playwright, plays the Giant.
Very, very awesome set in behind here. We're going to actually show you an excerpt of the production in just a second. It's for kids, or kids of all ages, right, Stephanie?
We said 8 to 80 is about the age range for it.
Not your typical kids musical, though?
No, it's not. It's a little bit darker, because it is about Oscar Wilde's life as a kid, and he did live an interesting one, and his sister was rather sick when he was younger, so that's actually what the story is about.
Wow. How much is based on Oscar Wilde's actual life?
A lot of it actually is very close, but then we also incorporate how he is a writer, and he's writing this story about a giant for his sister who is ill, which is actually keeping her alive.
And you've got puppeteers, actors working together. How difficult's that been as far as putting the piece together?
Pretty interesting for the Fringe too. It's a pretty big set. It's been a big undertaking. It's probably one of the bigger shows of the festival, just as far as props and what we have to worry about. But it's going very well. We're very happy with it.
And we're going to see an excerpt from it, Oscar, Emily, and the Giant, right now. The next performance is at the Street Theatre at 3:30 this afternoon, and you're running until Friday. But the actual Fringe Festival goes on until August 13th. LondonFringe.ca. For tickets, 434-0606. You want to set up the scene for us, Stephanie?
Perfect. We're just meeting the Giant, and he's talking to Oscar.
All right, let's meet him.
Oscar, Emily, and the Giant.
All I wanted was a future, a result that warrants a past. If I do undo this suture, show the wounds that I have masked, will you let me live my life, put off my former strife, reform my evil ways, live out my lonely days? I'll try and practice right, correct my darkened sight. When I was but a child, all the other children laughed. Well, they could have at least smiled, but they cursed and called me daft. They would call me ugly names and use me for their games. They'd go and mess my hair to cause the folks to stare. They'd tell to me a lie, a way to make me cry. That's why I am. It's really not my nature to impose this rigid rule. Keep the kids out of my garden, but I won't be made a fool. They prod and prick my leg. They wanted me to beg. They dig for me a pit and cover me with spit. They jumped me on the sly. They told me I should die. That's why I am.
Well, I suppose I could let you go.
And if you do, I'll give you some of my fairy bells. I'm a garden under cloud, ready to weed. As I harden, I am plowed, waiting for seed.
Don't worry, John.
I smell the rain.
Don't worry, John.
I smell the rain.
Thank you very much, Oscar, Emily, and the Giant. Thank you. Aaron, a pleasure to meet you. You are Oscar. Just wanted to ask about working with a puppet. What's it like acting with a giant?
Well, it's a lot different than an actual actor. I haven't been in many plays, but it's really interesting. I like it.
Makes for a bit of a challenge?
Kind of, yeah.
You talk, Aaron, with like a bit of a British accent. Was that hard for you to do?
Not really.
No?
No.
You do it so well.
Thanks.
Yeah, really well. A couple people in behind we're going to bring out too because you don't actually see them.
Yeah, we're going to bring
All
out
right, where's Emily? Emily, come on out here. Cassandra, who plays Emily, sorry, she's out. Cassandra, who plays Emily, is out here. Is this, have you been in many plays and productions, musicals?
Well, I've been in Original Kids for 4 years, so I've been in a lot of productions with that.
So it's obviously very exciting to be part of the Fringe Fest.
Yes.
Yeah, you like your character?
Yes, I really do.
Can you tell us a little bit about Emily?
Well, Emily is Oscar's sister, and she's quite sick, and so she has to stay in her room, and her brother tells her stories to keep her occupied.
I wanted to ask, before we lose Aaron here, have you researched the life of Oscar Wilde?
No, actually, I've never heard of him before.
Your parents probably be happy that you don't know too much about his personal history, to be honest with you.
I don't know.
When you're older, you want to Google him.
That's okay. Thank you so much to all of you guys for coming in. And Stephanie, tickets are $9, and again, it's happening at the Street Theater this afternoon at 3:30. Tomorrow, you can catch them at 7. Thursday at 7, Friday at 5:15, and Saturday at 6:30. 434-0606.
LondonFringe.ca for more information.